A former 49ers player has been released from prison, Dana Stubblefield. He was convicted of rape in 2020.
However, that conviction was overturned by a California appeals court in December. KRON 4's Rob Nesbitt was there today when Stubblefield spoke publicly for the first time.
Dana Stubblefield spoke about how he feels to be reunited with his family after nearly 5 years in prison. His lawyers say he was released because of racial discrimination and that key evidence was left out of the case. Former 49ers player Dana Stubblefield spoke with reporters Wednesday in this San Jose hotel conference room, expressing his gratitude for being a free man after he was released from prison.
Throughout this tough ordeal, I always believed the truth would come out. There was long nights when I sat in my cell, an innocent man, wondering if things would ever be right. But I held on to hope.
Stubblefield was found guilty of raping a woman at gunpoint in 2020, serving nearly 5 years of his 15-year sentence. The California Court of Appeals granted his release because prosecutors made racially discriminatory statements during the trial. His attorneys Kenneth Rosenfeld and Alan Sawyer say key evidence was barred from the courtroom during trial, including statements from the victim.
She admitted that there was never a gun involved in this incident. A gun was mentioned to get law enforcement to take this case, and that was the only purpose of it, and she tried to backtrack from the gun on multiple occasions.
Santa Clara County Assistant District Attorney Terry Harmon sent KRON 4 a statement saying, quote, "A jury unanimously found Mr. Stubblefield guilty of raping a woman at gunpoint. He was given an appropriate sentence, and we felt that justice had been served. That justice has been interrupted, and although we are disappointed that the judge released Mr. Stubblefield from custody while we await a decision from the California Supreme Court, we remain focused on the sexual assault that occurred, the victim, and the need for accountability and community safety." Stubblefield played as a lineman in the NFL for 11 years, playing for the 49ers from 2000 to 2001. He says his time away from family was the hardest part of his time in prison.
Now I really want to focus on what truly matters, is watching my son play football, coaching him a little bit, and having dinner with my wife.
The Santa Clara County DA's office says they plan on refiling charges. Stubblefield's attorneys don't think the case will go to trial again, but that if it does, their client is ready to prove his innocence. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Rob Nesbitt, KRON 4 News.